Lord, I come to you today to pray against those who are coming against what you have created us to do on this planet, to heal the earth, to provide justice, to remove confusion, and to lead those in light, not darkness. I pray against anyone who is in anyone's life right now, that if they're not supposed to be there, I pray, God, that you remove them instantly. Lord, the enemy is using people to come against what you have called us to do in their land, to protect the earth, to lead those in light, and to activate our purpose and gifts, to do a thing as you have called us to do. Lord, lately there has been, across the world and in people's lives, there has been a lot of distractions from that. Distractions for what you have called them to do. Distractions for over the 8, 10, 14, 20 years. They have worked hard and struggled and lost, almost gave up, failed, got back up, had health problems, Lord. Had people in their lives that weren't supposed to do, and they came out of that, Lord. But for some reason, that spirit is trying to come up against what they're called to do, because they're in a season of this year that you have called all of us to do a thing, and it's the right time to do that. Lord, you told me last year, there is such a time as this, and this year you're telling me that the time is now. Lord, I ask for you to come up against any principalities, any person, any manipulation, any spirit of fear, any spirit of lack or spirit of misunderstanding or spirit of confusion, any of those spirit of pride, Lord, that you remove those from the people who you have called to do a thing in the earth. And I ask, Lord, that you cast down those who are not aligned with their calling, those who are not aligned in light. Lord, I ask that you remove that instantly, Father God, because the enemy is using them to do things to them and do things against their purposes and gifts. Lord, there's a thing in the world that you says, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And anyone who casts judgment against us, we shall condemn. So in this very moment, Lord, I condemn those who pass judgment against us. Lord, you have put me in situations, as many of the people who are watching this video put us in situations, because we have good hearts. We have good minds. And sometimes our discernment is a little bit off. So Lord, I pray today that you increase our discernment and increase our strength, Lord, to move forward in the right spaces, not the wrong ones. Remove those who have manipulated others to project things against other people's, because that is not of you and that is not of light. Lord, sometimes people don't have the authority or the will or the confidence that I have to speak against a thing. And Lord, that is what you called me to do. So today I cast that down without any fear, because I don't have any. But Lord, I understand what your calling is for me and those who are like me. And I ask those who are like me to continue to stand up and provide the justice for the injustices. And Lord, I ask that you provide the spirit of confidence to those who do not have it. But let them know, Father God, that they do not have the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And God, I ask that you move in the light, continue to protect them, their minds, their walk, when they're leaving their house, Lord, when they move into their car, Lord, when they go into their job, Lord, when they go into a store, continue to protect their minds, Lord, and their hearts and their actions. Wherever they move, protect them and keep them safe, because the enemy is on one, Father God. But as you lift all of us up in light and continue to use our power and authority to cast those down, the enemy will cease. And Lord, I pray for those who manipulate things and manipulate energies, manipulate spirits to try to come against people. And I pray against the gossip, Father God, in anyone's lives, because it's unnecessary, Father God, and it's one of those distractions, Lord. And I just come to you, Father God. You led me to say this today, something I normally don't always do. But Father God, I thank you for leading me to this. I thank you, and I pray that you continue to use me as you shall. I pray that you break down walls and barriers and continue to surround me with loving, kind people and people who understand light and not darkness, because you cannot dwell in darkness and produce light at the same time. I pray for those in those spaces. And I pray that you see yourselves for who you really are and what God created you to be, not for manipulation. Lord, thank you for protecting us and our purposes and gifts. And I pray that whoever's watching this, who's activating that you continue to lead in God's way. Do not stir away from that. Know that he loves you and knows he put you here for a reason. And I need you to get that done. In your holy name, I pray. Ashe.